Alright, welcome to WebTech. Today I'm going to show you how you can migrate your website from one hosting to the other, okay, so that you not lose your files and your posts. Okay, I have two methods that I'll teach you, but for today I'm going to teach you one simple method that you can use to migrate your document to another site. Okay, or to migrate your site without losing your documents. Alright, so first of all, you go to your plugin, then you search for Migrate Duplicator. Okay, so let me activate this and show you. Okay, so I've activated. Okay, so I have activated the plugin. Let me show you the plugin that I'm talking about. Okay, so this is the plugin that I'm talking about. WordPress backup and migration. Okay, so that's the plugin. Okay, so let's go to settings. Okay, so first of all, after installing it, you have to backup your site. So you click on export or backup now. Okay, so you give it some time for it to analyze your site and find the files and then the documents. Okay, so now that's finished. So let's click on create backups. After the backup, you click on download to download the file. Okay, it's 322 megabytes. Okay, so let's wait for it to download. The download has finished. Okay, if you're moving the site from one hosting to the other, you have to go to the old hosting. If you are moving from one hosting to the other, you go and change your name servers to the new hosting. If you are using this method, after the backup, you go to the new hosting, then you add your domain so that the old site will go off. But before that, you have to do the backup as I have done. You then go to the new hosting and add your site. Then you change the name servers to the new hosting, your old site. That's the old site. The hosting will go off. Okay, and then when you log on to the new site, you see there will be errors. So you then change the name servers to the new hosting. You go to domains, then you assign new one. I've already done that. So you assign the domain. So after the assigning of the domain, you go and install WordPress on that domain. Okay, but before that, after the backup, you change the name servers to the new hosting so that the old site will go off. I want to install WordPress. Look for WordPress. Okay, so you go to install. Now you look for the sites. Okay, here is the site. Okay, alright, this is the site. So let's say this is a site we are transferring to another hosting. Okay, yes, I'm using it for an example. Okay, so let's try to install. Okay, now we've finished installing the WordPress, so let me open it. Okay, so after installing the WordPress and after changing the name servers and installing the WordPress, this is the interface. If you don't change the name servers, you will not get this interface. You'll be having problems. So first, backup, install the plugin, backup the sites, then go to the host, the domain side, and then you change the name servers to the new hosting. Okay. So after you change the name servers, you then come back to the new hosting and then install WordPress on the site. This is the WordPress. Now we're going to install the same plugin here. So we go to new. Okay. We'll install the same plugin we use for the backup. Let's upload it here. I have it on my laptop already, so let me look for it. After uploading, we click on activate. Either you go to settings on this side or you look for the plugin on this side, then you go to settings, yes, here, or you can click on the plugin on your left side, then you go to backup and migration, click on import, look for where your file is. Did you send the file to Google Drive, FTP, or Amazon S3? So depending on your location, we downloaded to our machine, our laptop, so it's on our hard drive. So you go to local, you select the local, you can drag and drop, okay, or you can click there, then you send it to where the file is. So this one I'll just drag and drop. Okay, give it a time for it to complete. Take note of this. What I'm doing a duplicate to different sites, but it's the same procedure you use. If you want to migrate your site or you want to duplicate your site, this time you don't want to migrate, you are not migrating the site, you want your new site to have the same content as the old one, or the same theme or the same design as the old one. You use the same procedure, okay, but that one you not change the name service. But when you are migrating from one hosting to the other, you use the same procedure, but this time after the backup you go back to the hosting, your old hosting, and change the name servers to the new hosting. The import has finished, so you click on import, import the files. Okay, so the import has just finished. You click on close, refresh the site, so you see, yes, we have successfully imported or migrated our site. Yes, you see this KSSA foundation, and this, let me open this one to show you. And then this one too is Obis foundation. You see, it's the same thing. Okay, so after this you will now design it. Okay, and don't forget, after the importation, the logins will be the same as, so later on you change the logins. So that's how you can back up your site and then reinstall it. So I think it's simple and straightforward. So subscribe to WebTech 2 for more of these videos.